Hi, welcome to the Triforce Podcast, where we talk about video games, we talk about movies, anime now, apparently.
Yeah, we're fucking multimedia at this point.
That alone is going to get us copyright.
Watch the show.
No.
It's the Triforce.
Z, I have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of these. It's one of these intros.
Where I'm questioned.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Lay it on me.
What does a scientist look like? What does like an evil scientist look like?
Oh, an evil scientist.
Yeah.
That's a good descriptor. Okay. So I'm seeing like at most 5'7" elderly man with a shock of white dark brown hair, a Bavarian accent, and like a comically large Eggman mustache, wearing a lab coat with black long latex gloves to about the elbows, and just absolutely wildly dirty, just from head to toe, just filthy man, covered in whatever his expirations of choice for his line of work.
Okay, because I had a checklist in front of me of what a scientist looks
No
like.
shit! Wait, what?
And you went down the list pretty much verbatim up until the Bavarian, like after Bavarian accent is where we divulged. But like,
Okay,
it was.
Where did we not line up?
No, with like I went with the lab coat because I'm talking about Dragon Ball GT. Like,
Of course.
they didn't have lab coats on, but up until that point, you perfectly described Dr. Giro. That was it.
I figured that's where you were going with this, but I'm just thinking about like Doofenshmirtz and like every mad scientist character that I've ever thought
That's what I'm saying.
of ever.
That's what I'm saying because it's amazing because Dr. Giro doesn't have a Bavarian accent, and I'm like, oh yeah, usually scientists have that crazy like German, Austrian, or Bavarian type accent, and then
exactly
Dr.
it.
Mew came around and we're like, there it is.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good at tropes. I love tropes.
Oh God! And then the two of them together, I swear to God, it's like player 1 and player 2 in Smash. I swear to God, does Toriyama only know like evil scientists as Dr. Wily type characters, and that's it?
Yeah, I think Toriyama watched Frankenstein once, and that's it. Like,
Nailed it.
Yeah, so it really did. Speaking of tropes and speaking of repetitions, like it starts off like any new season of Dragon Ball Z does.
I want to talk about this too.
I literally can't believe the first sentence that I have to read. Like,
I was watching this today, and I'm like, I can't wait for Z to see this shit because
Like,
it literally opens on the banner, the Tenkaichi tournament. I'm like,
I want to die. I want to die. I want to pass away. Like, it's ridiculous.
Can it go one arc? Just the one. The Earth just shook, and we were just told that it's about to blow up. We just need the one.
Yeah, like, can't we ever have like a bake-off instead?
Well,
Like,
actually, no. This is even more batshit crazy because the Earth blew up and then it came back because.
and now it's gonna blow up again because someone made a second freaking wish.
Because fucking, oh my God, the Namekian Dragon Balls are such a saving grace for Goku's dumbass. He's just like, oh, Purunga, bring Earth back, and he's like, bet, and like Earth comes back.
Got you, fam.
Absolutely, and like, Earth comes back. They all go back to Earth, and now what's the first fucking thing they do? The first thing is the Tenkaichi tournament. Thank you, Hercule Satan. You are part of the problem, sir. As much as I adore you as a character, you are part of the problem.
Episode 41 is called Curtain Call in the English dub. And in the alternate dub, it is known as the number one under the sun tournament. Who will be Satan's successor?
Gee, I wonder which of the 8 viable people in this show it will be.
Quite. So we've got the original air date on that. OAD was March 12th, 1997 in the original dub, and July 10th, 2004. A lovely month, July. We are recording in July.
Absolutely.
And fun facts. It's my birthday tomorrow.
Hey, very nice. Happy birthday, Z.
As we record this, it is, thank you, man. It is July 27th, and I'll be turning 28 on the 28th for my 28th birthday this year. Very cool.
It's your golden birthday then.
It is, and that's like apparently a big deal.
It should be. I didn't realize what a golden birthday was until I was 19. I'm like, shit! It's like, God damn it!
Whoops. So, July 10th, 2004 was the English air date. Here we go. Are you ready for a new season of Dragon Ball Z? I'm going to explain it to you in one sentence. Here we go. Goku, Pan, and Majub enter the 30th World Martial Arts Tournament.
I want to go back to every Dragon Ball Z podcast we have done and cut out every single time you've said Goku enters a tournament, and I want to line them up and see how long it takes.
Oh my god. It'd be at least a minute and a half.
Easy.
And that's impressive.
Easy.
Goku is forced to enter the junior division since he is a child again. Which he had, count 'em, 2 opportunities to fix and just didn't.
Yep.
When he asks Mr. Satan about this, he states it is because of his height, and Pan fights in the adult division because she is taller than he is. In reality, he does not want Pan to end up fighting Goku, and wants Pan to succeed him as world champion.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
That's fair, right? You know?
It is fair. I really love Vidal's reaction to that, though, because, like, Goku's watching in the stands, and Vidal and Chi-Chi come up behind him, and he's just like, what the fuck are you doing in the kids' division? And they're like, he tells him what happened, and then Vidal's like, yeah, that sounds like my dad fixing a fight. Oh, God damn it.
You know how you shit on your dad sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I was like, damn, Vidal.
You know how you absolutely crack on your father sometimes, bro?
Oh, crazy. My lord.
Goku makes it to the finals, but he is accidentally knocked out of the ring by his opponent after being distracted by Vegeta and loses. Hilarious.
Oh, God.
At every pass. At literally every pass. Hey, Kakarot, you're in the junior division, you idiot.
Yeah, I mean, it was so great because, yeah, you know what? Vegeta's still Vegeta, but he's, like, also very, like, on the same wavelength as everyone else now, which is so weird because, but he's also Vegeta, and he, like, blasts his way into the tournament, and he's like, what the fuck are you doing here? And he's just like, well, I can't fight you yet because I have to finish this. And then he looks over at the kid, he's like, how did he make it this far? Who is
How
this?
did he get here? How did he get here?
Oh my god, and Vegeta like
Security?
distracts him. Vegeta distracts him, and then the kid runs up behind him and pushes him out the ring.
Amazing, dude.
Oh,
Literally
God.
amazing.
Absolutely batshit crazy. And Vegeta's like at the end of the episode, he's just like beating the wall. He's like, I can't fucking believe it. Fucking god damn. I'm losing to him. God damn it.
Amazing. Yeah. Pan makes it to the semifinals of the adult division, but forfeits because she doesn't want to turn out like her grandpa, Mr. Satan. He's like, oh, ew, no.
Yeah,
no thanks.
She's literally like, I don't want a mustache. And then she just throws the match, and I'm just like, that is not okay, that's the mustache is not that's not really how it works, Pan, but you do you. That's fine. And then they're up in the stands, and she's between Gohan and Vidal, and Vidal's like, so what's the real reason you threw it? What's going on? Why'd you do that? And she goes, well, I have bigger plans in life than being a multi-million-dollar world champion. Oh, wait.
Oh my god! Like the writing is so turned up, man. It's like these characters now. Now we're going to make the dynamics really, really clear.
Oh yeah, and even Gohan's just like, what? They're all just like, oh no, Pan.
Oh, Pan.
Oh, it was
Pan.
so fucking funny, dude.
What an interesting character to kind of have as this, like, I wouldn't say, like, deuteragonist, but, like, a kind of a guiding star of this whole series.
I mean, because, like, she represents the future of the Z-Fighters, you know? They're going to be, you know, kind of watered-down Saiyans all populating Earth now, because, like, Goku and Vegeta are here, and... You know, Pan is there, Gohan's there, Goten is there. Obviously, he's going to have a kid later. Trunks is there, he's going to have a kid. So, like, the Earth is just going to have Saiyan blood floating around in it for the rest of time. And, like, it's representative of the Earth generation of the Saiyans, which I think is really, really cool. They're super dummy strong, but they're still people. Like, they're still actual people, which I think is really cool.
Majub makes it to the finals against Mr. Satan and takes the fight seriously.
Oh, wait, whoa. We have to go over Majub's fucking Mighty Mask arc for some reason.
I'm sorry, his what now?
So, do you remember Mighty Mask?
I do. For some reason, I do, and I'm like, I'm stressed now. Yes. Is this is when Goten and Trunks are in the same outfit, right?
Yep.
Oh, for God's sake!
They had a reason to hide their identity. Majub doesn't. He has no reason to do that. Nobody fucking knows who he is. So, like, he comes in with this green helmet and, like, this superhero outfit, and he calls himself Papaya Man.
No.
Papaya Man. Yes.
I'm not a fan of that one.
Yep. They just casually threw it out a few times. I'm like, who the fuck? And then, like, they actually showed him. I'm like, the outfit looks cool. Like, but the name, Papaya Man. And then even Hercule was like, fucking Papaya Man? Who the hell?
I'm doing another. I gotta do another search for Papaya Man.
Yeah.
I absolutely screwed up the spelling the first time.
The problem is he looks cool. I can't even say he doesn't look cool. He looks like a luchador, and it's just like,
no, he's sick. Yep, no, we're in.
Like, but I just need to talk about that. Majub, just don't. No one knows you, Majub. It's okay.
It doesn't matter. He wants to flex.
Like, Piccolo,
GT's got the threads. GT has the fits, man.
GT has
look
the
great
fits.
in this series.
Piccolo was an established villain. Goten and Trunks were children. Majub, you're good, homie. You're fine.
Yeah, we know you. You're the guy who came about after that evil guy.
Yeah. But they don't know that. They don't know. I don't even think they remember Kid Buu. I think all they remember is Majin Buu, because that's the only one that hung around.
Right. So Majub makes it to the finals after becoming Mighty Mask, of course. Thank you for getting us in on that.
Of course.
Makes it to the finals against Mr. Satan and takes the fight seriously. He's about to win when Majin Buu from inside him tells him to let Mr. Satan win, as Mr. Satan gives the world hope. He gets knocked out of the ring, and Mr. Satan retains the title of world champion.
Yeah. He does.
Ridiculous.
It was kind of cool, and like all the Z fighters, like, wow, that was really cool of you to let Mr. Satan win. And Majub's like, but no, I didn't. And he's like, yeah, no, I could see right through you. You bullshitting us. And then he walks away. He's like, what the fuck was that?
Wild.
He's like, what do you mean? And like this whole time, he's like, I'm finally fighting Mr. Satan. I hope you're watching, Mom. Like, you know, he's doing that whole thing. He's doing his fucking Little Mac bit. And then, like,
ridiculous.
He just gets, like, he just throws himself out of the ring. And they're like, yeah, it's cool. And Mr. Satan's like, no, I'm not going to retire. And Majub is just sitting here like, what the fuck just happened? I am so confused.
Here we go. Here we go. So, I mean, where can you possibly go from there? Because they wrapped up the tournament arc in literally one episode. Which
Absolutely.
They tend to do.
Which you know what? If all tournament arcs ended like that, sure, fine. We didn't need one in the Boo Saga. We didn't need that whole thing.
Have 3 5-minute fights and then declare a winner. Done.
Absolutely. Give Goku and Vegeta their fucking tournament fight, please. Like, just give that. Not besides the one in the Boo Saga. That wasn't a tournament fight.
Oh, we don't want that one.
No, I love that one. I love that fight, but that's not a tournament fight. Give them their tournament fight and let Vegeta get ringed out. I want to see what happens.
Here we go. Episode 42, A Dangerous Union, in the English dub. And in the alternate dub, I am like, the statement I'm about to express does not reflect the opinions of Z. But I have to read
Triforce
it
podcast does not reflect the opinions of.
Literally, because in the alternate dub, die, Goku! The revived villains escape from hell.
Oh, dude. This part of Dragon Ball GT, when I was a kid, like, have you ever, like, watched something that you used to really love when you were a kid, and your body remembers the part that you damn near went feral over?
Yes. When it comes to Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
Very well.
Your body just knows which part you went fucking ballistic over. And this episode was it. This was it for me, and I will point it out when it happened, because it happened today, and like, you know, you do that adult, like, you're at work, you know, you're a working adult, and you're like, just, what am I gonna do? And then, but like, your body is just like, fuck yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, just the quiet, fuck yeah.
It's just that like ripple of energy that comes through.
That little jump you get, you're like, oh, this is my favorite.
Trunks shows up at Goku's house badly beaten, and a black hole has suddenly appeared in the sky. When he recovers, he explains that Android 17, a name we haven't heard in a long time, has attacked him, and that Dr. Joro and Dr. Mew have demanded that Goku come to hell through the black hole and fight them. Otherwise, they will resurrect Cell and Frieza and send them to Earth. That's quite a sandwich of a sentence. Let's chew on it for a second.
Absolutely.
You know? Don't want to choke.
As this happened, I remembered that joke I made about Majin Buu being Jesus. I'm like, okay, can we stop with the religious parallels here? Like, I mean, I knew that was a stretch, but this isn't so much of a stretch anymore. They're doing a straight analogy.
Right, straight up. You know. Yeah, I mean, there's kind of always been this idea of, like, hell and gods in Dragon Ball Z as existing in, like, a heavenly realm and, like, a not-so-heavenly realm.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
then, like the mystical waiting room, you know, it could, mystical space waiting room, you know, it destroys one magic card on the field.
It destroys one waiting soul.
Literally, you know, like, soul exchange, for real. Like, you know, I just feel like there has always kind of been this deific background to Dragon Ball Z's lore. You know, I mean, whether it comes to the dragons or the gods or the Kai, it's all there.
You know what it's loosely based on, right? Is the Sun Wukong story. So,
Journey to the West. Yep.
Absolutely. So it's very easy to draw those parallels, and I think it doesn't work very well without it. And I really enjoy what they do with it. Yeah, you know what? Death really has no consequence in the Dragon Ball universe. However, when you're on the other side and you die again, that's it. Like, your soul is, that's it. So, like, there is some consequence to it, which I think is really, really cool. And the way they handle this is just so fun to watch. I don't even get tired of it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? These fuckers can come back whenever they want. I don't care. I just want to see the fights. I want to see them, like, get emotionally dismantled, like, at the end of the fight. Like, I want to see Frieza, like, questioning his life choices before he gets knocked back to hell. You know, like, I want to see that.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm into it. Yeah, I think that's like probably what's happening here. Like,
Yeah, it's cool.
It's an interesting amount of time to go, hey, all of your previous fights want to fight you again in hell. Like, you could have given us a little more time. Like,
Nah, and Goku's just like, well, he's sitting on the couch with fucking Chi-Chi and Videl, and like he's just like, well, guess I'm just gonna have to go to hell and figure this out. And Chi-Chi's just like, what the fuck?
No, I guess I'm gonna have to go to hell.
She's just like, why do you say these things with such nothing? Like, there's nothing to it. And he's just like, what's the alternative? And they're like, good point.
I'm dying because all of the uses of hell that we're gonna have to use throughout the rest of these. Are you ready? Okay,
They literally say
you know
it
what?
too.
I've got a piece of paper. We're gonna start a hell count. All right.
Oh yeah, I love when they're just like, they want me to go to hell, and I'm like, yeah, Goku, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
I'm sure plenty of people would like you to go to hell, Goku, namely me. All right, here we go. Hell count started. Okay.
Does that mean, when Goku enters, does he become the Hell Boy?
Right, hell in the cell. Oh, okay. 1. Perfect.
A 2.
Okay. Escape from hell. Cool.
That's 3.
A reporter on TV says that there are mysterious monsters destroying the city, and they recognize the monsters as everyone Goku has defeated over the years. Here we go. Helping out the fans here. Goku decides to go to hell and fight. Oh, man. I can imagine Goku saying, I guess I'll go to hell. And Chi-Chi going like, is anything better than spending time with me? Like, is anything preferable to you? Like, you literally just said you would rather go to hell. All right, down in hell, that's 3. Dr. Gero and Dr. Mew explain that they created a replica of Android 17 on Earth, but altered both of their programming to make them completely loyal. When these two androids fuse together, the resulting Super Android 17 will have unbelievable power. Colton, I'm going to need you to Dragon Ball Z translate for us, please.
So when the two of them combine, like it's fusion. It's fusion ha. You know, that's
like the dance. Like they're making the androids break it down.
Except they don't. Except they don't do it. It's much less exciting. And so what happened? What happened is
much less exciting.
I know, it's true. So they have Android 17 in hell with them, and then they
that's the hell count.
There you go. And then they sent another one out into, like, they created a replica and activated it on Earth. So since they're exactly the same power, this trope comes up again. Do you remember when they had to do the thing from inside the original baby machine where they had to blast it with exactly the same amount of power from both sides at the same time?
Right.
They did the same shit. Android 17, both of them powered up and ripped open a portal to hell.
There we go.
There you go. There it is. And that's what happened. And that's where Android 17 came and kicked the shit out of Trunks and sent him to Goku's house. So,
I'm not going to lie. That's a lot clearer now.
Yeah, so it's like, that's what happened. And then the two Android 17s basically like resonate with each other, some shit like that. And then they both end up like going to Earth. And then Android 18 is just like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, you dead. You're not alive anymore. And they fight, and like Android 17 is just like, I'm here to kill Goku, and I'm here to kill everyone here. And she's like, that's not you. That's not what you do. You never hurt anyone innocent. You only hurt people you hated. You know? And like, so he's like, well, you know, and then he fucking blows a hole through Krillin's chest.
Oh God, no!
Yeah, Krillin. Because he was behind her. And I swear to God, dude, when you said the writing in this was so much better than Dragon Ball Z, You are so right.
Yeah, like just the depth of it. I'm not.
It was 18's reaction. You know how she's like this stoic machine of a woman, basically.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Wait, isn't she human though?
She's always been. Android 18 and Android 17 have always been human. They're cyborgs. They're not androids. That's a mistranslation.
Oh, they weren't able to turn her human.
Yeah. So
wish,
they're
okay.
mechanically altered people. So what happened was Android 18 just goes quiet, and she's like, that was my husband. Why would you do that? And like she bursts out crying and like holding him. She's like, why would you do that? And then like their daughter starts to run away, and he points at her, and she just goes in front of her daughter, who's still running away, and says, don't you touch her. And like she's like firing at him, getting him out of there, like fighting so hard against him. And I'm like, an emotional reaction we've never seen from Android 18.
No,
and like,
no, not certainly not.
And then she gets blasted through the chest, and then she gets like thrown to the ground, and like we think she's dead. We find out later, but like she's crawling towards Krillin, and she goes, my husband, I love you. And then she passes out.
Oh my god. That's so sad. And you're
like,
right. It definitely shows that like they have formed, you know, she's probably more familiar with human emotion now, and she's more familiar with like that sort of side of things.
I was like,
Krillin and her have a child. Like
yeah. I'm like, oh my god. That's horrible. Like that was so sad. I was almost crying myself. I'm like, oh my lord. Like, yeah, Krillin dying, that's nothing new. Unfortunately, that's nothing new. But this time, it felt permanent. You know, this time it felt like they weren't doing anything to bring him back.
Maybe. All right. When Goku arrives in Hell, that's another one. Dr. Gero and Dr. Mew flee and close up the hole connecting Earth and Hell, trapping Goku inside.
Yeah, that was funny.
Cell and Frieza show up.
This is it!
That he's trapped in Hell, he has no choice but to fight them.
This is it. This was the point in my childhood where I went feral. I love this shit. I love Frieza, I love Cell, and I'm so happy that they were like both on screen together and like they were all gonna fight. I'm like,
right.
Give me it.
Definitely the Who Framed Roger Rabbit moment of having Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny on the same screen. It's so wild to think of Cell and Frieza on the same screen.
I know, and like working as a team. I'm like, that's so cool, man. It just hit every box that I wanted as a kid. I was like, yes. The only thing missing was Boo. That was it.
We've got him. He's a homie now.
Yeah, we got him.
Episode 43, The Resurrection of Cell and Frieza in the English dub, and in the alternate dub, The Villains of Hell, The Revival of Cell and Frieza.
I gotta say, you know, I was listening to Frieza obviously speak in these in this dub, and it's I'm not gonna say the original voice actor because she wasn't, but it was the Linda Young version of Frieza, the one we grew up with, and it threw me for a loop, man. I just with Chris Ayres being Frieza for so long, I was so excited to hear Frieza, and then I remembered it was Linda Young. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. If they brought back Linda Young as Frieza, I don't think anybody would mind.
No.
I think that Frieza, the way she did Frieza was also so menacing. Was so good. It was corny, but it was menacing. It was scary. Frieza was scary.
I will continue to bring it back to Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers.
Yes.
With that like very cackly, witchy almost take on Frieza.
Yeah, it was very cool. And then Cell being like just being a dickhead. He's just such a dickhead next to
As
Frieza,
usual.
and I love him so much. God, I'm getting off topic. Sorry, but like I just
Yeah.
yeah.
We got it.
Sorry. Just continue. I love this fight.
Goku begins this fight with Frieza and Cell, and it is clear that Goku is far stronger than both of them combined. He kills both of them quickly, but they come back to life.
Can we
Since
talk
they
about
are-
the fight itself before you continue? Because like I'm
Sure,
only gonna.
buddy.
I know. No, it's fun. It's fun. So they're fighting, and obviously they're losing, and Frieza and Cell both power up, and Goku's like, "Is that it?" And then he just powers up, and they're both like, "Oh no!" Like, they're like, "Oh, that's not good." So they're all fighting, and then like Frieza fires like his death ball at him, and then he's just like, "That's it, Goku's done for." And then Cell is just like, "No, he's not. Can't you see that? Like, he's not done." And then Frieza's like, "Well, he's above you," so he's like above Cell. And he's like, you guys really didn't learn a lot down here, did you?" And then Cell goes, You've forgotten whom you're talking to." And then Goku goes, "No, you did." Like, oh my god, that's such a good line.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, you know, a lot of people might scoff at GT, but it might just be a mine of stuff that you haven't experienced in
Ace
very
dialogue.
quality writing.
It's ace dialogue. It's fan dub level dialogue. You know what I
that.
mean? Like, it's good fan dub level dialogue. And then Cell whips out a special beam cannon and tries to throw it at Goku, and he's like, "You stole that move from Piccolo." And then Frieza whips out a Destructo disc, and I'm
Right.
like, "Fucking wow! I can't believe he does that." And he's like, "You stole that move, Frieza. I'm surprised at you. You of all people stealing moves."
Yep.
And then he throws the disc at him, and Goku stands on it and rides it like a surfboard over the lake.
Hell yeah.
And then they're like, "What the how dare you?" And he's like, "Hold on a minute." He goes into these like rock formations and makes like rock poles, and he grabs one and starts spinning it around. He's like, "Okay, now I'm ready." I like,
Yep.
oh yes. And then he throws it back at Frieza. Or he starts sailing towards Frieza, and Frieza throws another one at him. He catches the disc like a spinning plate on the pole and sends it back to him.
Yeah,
And
it's hard. It's showing you how hard, like how flexing on him that is what's going on.
And then it cuts Frieza completely in half.
Yeah. Oh wow. No, where have we seen that before?
Oh yeah, I'm like, it's Frieza. It's almost like, you know, this is the exact thing that got you killed last time. Why would you open with that? Why would you open with the thing that got you killed?
Right. So, however, speaking of getting killed, he does manage to kill both Cell and Frieza, but both of them come back to life. Since they are already dead, Goku can never kill them. They trap Goku in a cage of energy and force him down into the depths of hell. There he is tortured in various ways, finally being trapped in a block of ice. Oh shit, I think I missed a hell count there. Yep. Got it.
All good. It's
Okay.
like, do you remember the weird thing from Dragon Ball Super? Well, it's not from Dragon Ball Super, it's from Dragon Ball, but the evil containment wave.
Yes, I do.
It's
Yes,
like
I do remember that.
It's like the hell version of that.
Stupid.
Yeah, and they're like,
all right.
they're sitting there like, yeah, well, guess what? The rules work a little differently down here, and there's some techniques that even you don't understand how to use, let alone how to fight against. Mm-hmm. And then they do that thing, and then Goku can't get out of it, and he's like, well, it appears you're right about that. As he's like,
Be gentle.
yeah, so I think that was really funny. But like, it was really weird. It just, they really wanted Dragon Ball back, man. They really wanted it back.
Right, and it's true. We started off GT on a bit of a more sophomoric note, and now things are a little bit more serious.
Oh
I
yeah.
think. Back on Earth, Gohan is fighting General Rildo, and Rildo hits him with his metal beam. turning Gohan's right arm into, get this, metal.
Yep.
Trunks and Goten are exterminating Cybermen, while Vegeta deals with the new Android 17. However, the original 17 locates Krillin, Marin, and Android 18. He hypnotizes her and tells her to join him.
Oh shit, I skipped ahead. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Wow, has this ever... I'm searching my banks. I don't think this has ever happened before.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I thought it was that episode.
Okay, you can solve the audience by doing some quick math. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Because the next episode is titled 17 times 2.
17 times 2 is 34.
Hey, nice job. In the alternate dub, the ultimate android, the two 17s unite.
Yep. As untheatrical as it was, they literally just, like, it's like someone took... Someone went into Photoshop, put 2 copies of Android 17 on a backdrop, and clicked and dragged one on top of the other. And then suddenly there was a flash of light, and then he's got Neanderthal eyebrows and a totally different outfit.
Stop. Android 17 hypnotizes Android 18 and tells her to join him. Krillin tells her not to and tries to reason with 17, but 17 kills him. 18 fights 17, but loses, and 17 heads off to find his counterparts. So I'm assuming this is probably the source of that moment that you were speaking about.
Yes. And this is where she was just like, oh, where she was crawling to Krillin. Oh, it's so sad. Go watch it. Go watch this episode. It's so sad, but it was so well written.
Episode 44 of Dragon Ball GT. Back on Earth, the 217. Oh no, sorry. Down in hell, there it is. Goku's body heat weakens the ice enough for him to break it, and once he is out, he uses the freezing machine on Frieza and Cell, and then accidentally shatters them.
Oh, dude, I loved that. Again, ace writing, because he gets out of the ice, and the little witch that's helping them is like, if you had killed Goku on Earth, this plan would have worked perfectly. And then Frieza and Cell were like, so what do we do now? And then Goku busts out, and then he's like, all right, well, we're just going to do it again. And then Goku's just like, no, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it to you guys, because you guys use a technique without knowing its weaknesses. I just listen really well, so I know it's going to work on you guys. And so he does it to them. I was like, yes. Yes!
Good stuff.
And then he accidentally knocks them over and breaks them into a million pieces.
Back on Earth, the two 17s find each other and merge, forming Super Android 17, or as I'm going to call him from now on, Android 34.
Android 34?
Vegeta, Trunks, Gohan, Goten, and Majub all try to attack him, but their efforts are useless. 17 takes each of them down with a single punch.
Yeah, it's frightening. It's like that kind of... You remember when Cell first became perfect and, all of them were, fighting him while he's just checking out his own hands? It was essentially that.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, it shows. I like how they show power in this show a lot.
It is cool, man. It is really cool, and it's very frightening. If I were to punch a motherfucker and he just stood there... And he just didn't even, the punch shockwave didn't even move him at all. I don't know I don't know, man. I think I would just be like, you know what? If you have a gun, just give it to me. I'll do it myself. Just just let me do it on my terms at least.
Okay. Yeah, Colton, you know who always does things on his terms?
Is it Goku?
Piccolo.
Oh, it's Piccolo. Yeah. Yeah, he does.
All right. Watching this from hell, Pink. Goku asks King Yema if he can bring him to Earth, but it is beyond Yema's power.
No, it's not. It's not beyond Yema's power.
It's beyond Yema's bother. He's just like, no.
No, I mean, I get it. I get why he doesn't. He's like, if I did it for you, I'd have to do it for every other soul. And he's just like, all right, that's fair, but I'm going to earn my place in hell.
Piccolo, however, has a plan and requests that King Yemma send him to Hell. And when King Yemma refuses, Piccolo convinces him that he made a mistake by wreaking havoc with numerous energy waves and is sent to Hell for his insolence. That's amazing.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's also 2 more for the Hell count. That's incredible. That's one of my favorite things he's ever done. He's like, your outfit sucks. Your like, your breath nasty. Send me to hell. Like
you got the wrong guy. I'm the evil King Piccolo. Remember?
Oh man, I love that.
So good.
Leading us into episode 45, Piccolo's Best Bet, or in the alternate dub, "Hurry, Goku! The plan to escape from hell." There we go. Boom. Piccolo's
Are we at 10
plan
yet?
Yeah, what up?
Are we at 10 yet?
10 what?
10 hell count.
We are well past that.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's another one. There we go. Piccolo's plan is to replicate the method that the 2 Android 17s used to escape from hell. Boom. He telepathically connects his plan with Dende. He telepathically communicates this plan. They try to send an energy blast to each other at the same time. After several tries, they finally hit at the exact same moment, and another black hole opens up.
Yeah, at this point, Goku is like watching this happen, and he's like, "Hey, Piccolo, I did like a countdown thing, and it helped me a lot." And he did the purple pot, pickle pot, pepper pot thing that they did. And Piccolo's like, "I'd actually rather stay here forever than do that."
I love him.
And he did it, and him and Dende both were just like, "Don't ever speak of this again. We don't talk about it." And then Goku's just like, he's like, "Okay, oh no, I think I'm gonna let you finish, and then I'll do that."
Just speaking of questions that you don't, that you don't have to answer, Colton, how many times are they going to double penetrate the universe?
A lot.
I don't get, like, where did this plotline come from? Like, where did this, like, a generally accepted thing about the universes come from? Like, Majin Buu? Like, I don't know.
I think it's a kind of interesting concept, you know? I kind of, I see where it, like, logically lines up, but I don't know where this came from. You know, I think it's supposed to be like the duality of the dimensions or something like that, and like everything is the same on some certain level. I really like the idea of teamwork. It's also like you remember when Goku and Pan were doing the thing with the baby robot. It was like that was kind of like Goku. I feel like I feel like a fucking English teacher. That was like a literary thing where it's like Goku is giving a send-off to the Dragon Ball universe and passing it on to Pan. Like they have to do the equal energy thing, you know? Showing Pan is just on an equal level to Goku in that regard.
I love that. Piccolo, unfortunately...
The curtains were blue. They were just blue, everybody. That's all it was.
Just blue?
It's a Shakespeare joke, you know. It's like when your teacher dissects all of Shakespeare. It's like the curtains were blue because he was sad and he was all depressed. No, they were just blue. Just a design choice.
I know. I got you. Okay, I got you now. Piccolo, unfortunately, cannot follow Goku back to Earth as he must remain perfectly still for the portal to remain open. However, he assures Goku that it will be alright and that he is willing to spend an eternity in hell to help his old friend.
Oh, Piccolo, the fucking homie. The homiest of homies. Just, I love him. I love him as a character. We see him like 3 times this whole series. And each time, he's just at peak Piccolo. And I love him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is Piccolo's to the nth degree, like, greatest moment. Like, he just sacrificed himself to save the Earth, and now he's going to save it again by damning himself to hell instead of enjoying his divine reward that he so clearly earned.
Yeah, it's amazing. And what's even more fun is that the hole closes up, and Dende he's like, oh my god, that was ridiculous. And then Piccolo like lets his arms go, and then the fucking Ginyu Force shows up behind him, and they're like, who's this guy? How'd this guy get over here? And then he just goes, as long as I'm gonna be stuck in this dump, I might as well get in some target practice.
Yep, that's the line. Accepting, Goku returns to Earth while Piccolo decides to get in some target practice with some of the old villains.
Oh, such a raw line.
King.
Oh, the real King Piccolo, without a doubt.
I love that guy. Meanwhile, Vegeta, Trunks, Gohan, Goten, and Majub are losing badly to Super Android 17. The android turns on Dr. Gero because Dr. Mew programmed the android to only take commands from him. With Gero out of the picture, he tells 17 to finish them all off. Just as he is about to blast Vegeta, Goku arrives and pushes him out of the way, turning his attention to Super Android 17.
Yeah, this was cool. Like, I like this idea that Vegeta's, like, okay with being saved by Goku now. He's not mad about it. He's not, like, a feisty little bitch about it. And he's just like, okay, Goku coming in clutch for me is just a thing that happens now. And in turn, I'm going to do that for him. But I'm still going to be mad about it. But I'm also going to do it for him, too.
Right.
I love that. I love down-to-earth Vegeta. It's so... It's what we were robbed of in Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
It was like this more mature Vegeta, I will say, could have been so much deadlier in Dragon Ball Z than right now.
Agreed. And like I said, like I was not the biggest fan of Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z, but like I am a big fan of what I've seen out of Vegeta in GT so far.
Yeah, and like again, I'm gonna sing it to high heaven. That Season 8 fight with Goku and the Majin shit had to happen in order to get mature Vegeta.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll finally relent on that.
Yeah.
We're on episode 46. Raising the stakes in the English dub, and in the alternate dub, they clash! Super Saiyan Goku 4 versus Super number 17.
Yeah. A lot of supers here. We should probably start a super count.
And maybe when we start Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, God.
Goku and Super Android 17 begin to fight. The battle is clearly in 17's favor, as Dr. Gero and Dr. Mew program knowledge of all of Goku's techniques and abilities into him. However, Goku transforms into Super Saiyan 4, which neither Gero nor Mew knew about. Because it's brand spanking new, just off the presses.
Yeah, baby! Get it? Because it happened during the Baby Saga?
Yeah, got it. Hope I hear that rim shot this time. Oh my lord. He hits 17 with hundreds of energy blasts, but none of them seem to hurt the android. He tries a Kamehameha wave, but 17 makes no effort to get out of the way and Goku realizes that 17 is absorbing the energy, just like Android 19 did, but without the devices on his hands.
That's an incorrect little thing there. Because
you can edit the Wikipedia.
I got you. He does have those little things on his hands, but he doesn't exclusively need them. He doesn't need them in order to absorb energy. And also, when you said the Wikipedia said he fired a Kamehameha wave, then figured it out, that's also wrong. Goku is a moron. He's firing energy blast after energy blast after energy blast.
It did say hundreds of energy blasts,
crazy amounts. Like, the energy volley shit that they do. And he's doing that. And then he's like, wait a minute. He's not trying to get out of the way of any of them. It's almost like he's trying to get hit by my attacks.
Right.
So he figures it out, right? Like, that's figuring out what's going on. And then he tries the Kamehameha wave.
Genius. Really, truly brain surgeon behavior.
Goku. Although, I will say, to his credit, do you remember that villain, that light-eating lizard thing from Dragon Ball Z? Like,
No. No, I do not.
We don't have face cam up, but I saw your face when I said that.
Gotta shoot straight on that. Sorry.
Just slack-jawed bewilderment. But there was this energy siphoning creature that Goku literally overwhelmed with power.
Oh, the one in the dark, right?
Yeah, the one in the
that
dark.
was in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So,
yeah, I got you.
I'm thinking, and it's a stretch, that's what he was going for, is trying to overload the absorption capability. And even Dr. Mew, when he was done absorbing it, was like, holy shit, I didn't think he could take that. You know? And he's just like, I'm in uncharted territory with this thing now. I have no idea what it's capable of at this point, because my predictions have all been exceeded.
That's clear. Yeah, that's clear at this point. Super Android 17 has however, that's a new word though, has, however, absorbed so much energy that he is stronger than Goku. Goku tries to use instant transmission to sneak up on 17, but the android can sense where he is going to appear by analyzing the distortion instant transmission causes in the atmosphere.
Isn't that insane?
That's really cool, actually, yeah.
That's so... I think that's the scariest ability of a Z villain so far, because instant transmission has been Goku's ace in the hole every time, and now we have someone who just reads it like a book.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Oh no, thank you!
And with none of Goku's tactics working, Super Android 17 conjures a powerful energy ball to finish him off. Oof! What a second to last episode here.
Yeah, Electro Blast. It's so cool. They all have cool names. All the moves have cool names too. Like even the villains have cool names for their shit. I'm like, yes.
Colton, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to categorically disagree with you.
You don't think? Oh man!
I think in the world of Dragon Ball Z, I think Electro Blast is a fucking D tier name for a move.
But coming from an android?
No, still no.
I don't know. I like
C at best. C at best. It's better than killing Light Ray. I'll tell you that.
It's not Hellzone Grenade, but it's also pretty cool.
Hellzone Grenade's an awesome fucking
Hellzone
name.
Grenade.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hellzone Grenade. No, I'm saying it's not a Hellzone Grenade tier name, but it's still a cool one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Hellzone Grenade is the bar to which the names have to meet.
Correct.
Although I think Vegeta might meet it.
Gallic-Gun?
No, Gallic-Gun is not the one, and neither is Final Flash. He has a new upgraded one, a new upgraded ability that he used on Super 17. Unfortunately, didn't work, but it's the Final Shine attack.
Final Shine sounds cool.
Final Shine is so cool, especially later in the series. Oh!
I'm still preferable to Final Flash just for the alliteration. I'm a slut for that.
I know that, but like, you're gonna change your tune later. I know you are. I don't know if you've played Budokai 3, but like,
no.
It's so cool. I can't wait.
Episode 47, The Greatest Surprise in the English dub. And in the alternate dub, a grand turnabout. Goku and number 18's combo attack explodes.
I had like a bit of like fight or flight when you said a grand turn, and I'm like, no.
Thinking a grand tournament arc.
Yeah, I was like, no. When did that happen?
That is the last episode for season 3 of DBZ GT.
Yeah, it was extremely short, but like it's still fun. You're gonna like this episode too. I also really love this episode.
OAD on that was June 4th, 1997 in the English dub, and August 21st. Sorry, in the Japanese dub, June 4th, 1997. In the English dub, August 21st, 2004.
All right, let's do it.
While 17 is distracted by making his Electro Blast, Goku sneaks up from behind and grabs him. He tries to pull a season 1 and blow them both up, but when the smoke clears, both of them remain alive.
Yeah.
17 had put up a shield to protect himself, but it also protected Goku just enough to keep him alive. Interesting.
Yeah, he's just like, he was ready to go blow himself up, and he's just, this was an insane line. He's like, I guess you didn't have the grade to be a kamikaze. I'm like, what? Like, oh my god.
I don't get it.
Because that's what they had to do to like grade kamikaze pilots.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, oh god. So then he's like, you better be, I guess I should be apologizing because that shield I put up also protected you. And he's just like, yeah, well, looks like that happened, huh? And then he's just like, I really would have preferred it if you went out with me, because he's like about to be blasted. And then 17's like, well, I can make half that wish come true.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then Goku's like, well, only half, huh? I guess I'm not really in a position to be bargaining right now, so I'll have to take it. I'm like,
Right, okay.
Oh my god, it's such good writing. It's such good writing.
Once again, he gathers energy for his final attack, but suddenly, Android 18 shows up. Her taunts cause Android 17, Super Android 17, to turn and destroy Dr. Mew. He turns his back to kill Goku, but before he can, 18 starts firing energy blasts at him. While 17 is absorbing the blasts, Goku realizes that he is unable to move while absorbing energy and thus vulnerable. He quickly attacks, punching a hole through him, and finishes 17 off with a Kamehameha wave.
Yeah, this was really cool. Like, it was like, Android 18 shows up, and Goku's like, what are you doing here? You don't have a shot against him. And then Android 18's like, watch this. She's talking to Android 17 like, what a little bitch you've become. Like, you used to be the pride of us. You used to be so independent. Nobody could tell you what to do. Now you're taking orders from this little shithead over here? Like,
Let's go.
she's like,
Yes.
you're pathetic. What happened to you? And he's like, I'm so much stronger than you could possibly be. He's like, yeah, strength. She's like, strength is one thing, but character's another. I'm like, oh
Hell
my
yeah,
god.
18, let's go.
And she's like, well, guess what, bitch? You could blow us up right now. You could take me and Goku out right now. But remember that bomb that was put in my chest? Go ahead. Try me.
Classic, right, because she didn't get the bomb removed.
She did.
Oh, she's bluffing.
Goku's like, doesn't she remember that we took that out of her? We wished that bomb out of her. And like he's about to speak, and Android 18 shoots a look back at him like, like,
Come on, you little motherfucker.
just shut up, Goku. So, and it works, and Android 17 destroys Dr. Mew. And he's just like, what are you waiting for? Shoot. It's literally the Majin Buu Babidi thing, where like Babidi's like, what are you waiting for? Do it. And then he just destroys Dr. Mew, and then he goes back to fire at 18 and Goku, and he's like, now let's see which one of us is the strongest. And then 18 was just like, well, I'm glad you did that, because now we can fight. So she starts blasting him with energy beams, and Goku's like, you need to stop. Like, that's making him more powerful. And he's like locked in this, he's like in this position absorbing all the energy. And 18's like, if I stop, we both die.
True.
And then he's like, what does that mean? Oh shit. He can't move, can he? And then like, so he flies up in through 18's energy beams and flies through him with the classic Dragon Ball Dragon Fist.
Oh, nice.
Oh, with Shenron and everything.
That's at least a B to A tier name for me.
Dragon Fist? That's an A tier, easy.
Yeah, it's simple, but it's not Electroblast or whatever the fuck that is.
Wolfang Fist is also in the A tier.
Wolfang Fist sounds great. It's a shame it doesn't.
I know. Destructo Disc, easily A tier. Like that's
S tier. I don't know what you're talking about.
S-tier?
Alliteration.
Okay.
It always gets me. It always gets me.
Yeah, true. But then he flies up, and then he's charging up a Kamehameha wave, and 17's like, "What are you doing? That's gonna make me more powerful." And then he's like, "I don't think so." He shoots it at the hole he created and blasts him apart. Oh God! It was so cool.
Gotta exploit a machine's weakness.
Why do people hate GT?
I don't know.
So good.
It's there. The writing is there. It's solid.
Oh, this was Toriyama having so much, all the fun he couldn't have in Dragon Ball Z.
True. Bulma arrives saying that the Earth is incredibly unstable because of the interdimensional portals that her and 17 and Piccolo opened up.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I know, but I have to talk about this part.
You have spent almost 2 hours talking about 6 episodes.
I'm sorry.
You're not. Good episodes. No, you're not. No, you are not.
They're good episodes. So, with this scene, you see the smoke rising, and like the place where his 17 got blown apart is just this crater in the earth, and there's the sea right next to it, and it's just filling with water. And Android 18 and Goku are sitting over, they're standing over the ledge, and 18 just goes, "How could he do that? How could he was my twin brother. How could he kill my husband like that?"
So sad. It's so sad.
And Goku's like, "I don't think he did." And she's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "So he was fighting in there. You were talking to him, and he was struggling to get out. They programmed him differently. They put a stronger hold on him, but your brother was still in there somewhere. And that is what let us beat him. Your brother exposed the weakness of Super 17 to us for us to win."
That's very touching.
And I bet he's laughing up a storm in hell because you won.
You could bro down with Piccolo. You could meet up.
Yeah. They were bros. Like, they broed down in Super, so, like, it's fine. Like, I love that. And then 18's just like, "You have no idea how much that means to me."
Oh.
And I'm like,
cute.
It's so sweet. It's so sweet. And like, oh, God, I love these characters so much.
Right, so now this shit is messed up on Earth. They're a great bunch of characters, and they are returning to... This is maybe the only time I can't imagine that there is a tournament on anybody's mind. So, thankfully, after so long, GT's arc from Season 3 into Season 4 does not have a tournament arc for us.
Thank fucking God.
But it does have this. They gather the Dragon Balls to fix the Earth's instability due to the interdimensional ports that 17 and Piccolo opened up. As they gathered the balls to fix this, only to find they are all cracked. When they call Shenron, black smoke issues from them, and a mysterious but powerful, evil new dragon emerges.
Yeah, it was really cool because they gathered all the Dragon Balls and like they were making a totally different sound. And Bulma's like, even the sound they're making is different. I don't think we should do this. Like, there's something. She's like, there's something fucky with these things that we should not do this. And then Goku's like, what other option do we have? And she's like, that's fair, unfortunately.
We are the ones that deal with this kind of shit.
Yeah. So. Oh, God. And then this gigantic blue Shenron, like this blue evil-looking Shenron with these tattered wings shows up and is just laughing at them. And I'm like, oh, some fuck shit's about to go down, baby.
Shadow Dragons time. Very exciting.
I love this arc of Dragon Ball GT. I loved playing as them in Budokai. This was it. This was what everybody remembers about GT.
Right. And this is the 4th and final season coming up next.
Absolutely. So stay tuned for scenes from the next episode of Dragon Ball GT.
The Triforce's GT evenings. Really appreciate you guys coming out this evening.
Yeah, this was fun. I'm so glad I got to rewatch this. I can't wait for next time. I know I say that at the end of every single one, but it doesn't make it any less true.
You always look forward to the next one. Thanks, man. I'm running out of Dragon Quest. Not that's a different thing. To talk to you about.
What if we launched once we finish the analogs of all once we finish the entire discography of Dragon Ball, what if we launched directly into Dragon Quest and then only become a Dragon Media related podcast?
Dragon Force. Oh wait, that's taken too. Fuck.
Then we go into a dragon. Is there a? No, I was thinking of Demon Slayer. We just go to Fairy Tail because they're all Dragon Slayers. Yay!
Love it. Our official hell count stopped at 17, by the way.
Isn't that fitting?
Hilarious.
Wow, that's
fitting.
good.
Well, thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your GT evening, and
Absolutely.
We'll talk to you next time.
Go watch this series. Go watch this season at least. It's so good. It's so gut-wrenchingly beautiful.
6 episodes. You can take care of that in 3 hours. You know,
Absolutely.
Take a break from the end of the world for 3 hours.
Absolutely. Well, that'll do it. Good night, everybody. And remember, if your Dragon Balls are cracked, go see a doctor.
And don't wish. Please don't wish.
Don't worry about it. Don't do it.